Many thanks for joining us again on the newsroom. I am Victoria Akonde, and these are the headlines we're tracking at the moment. Now, troops of the Nigerian Army 6th Brigade Sector 3 of Operation World Stroke have arrested a wanted bandit and a military impersonator in Taraba State. The arrests were said to have been made under Operation Laughing Nyanjama following credible intelligence provided by local residents. The acting spokesperson for the brigade, Captain Oni Olubodinde, in a statement on Friday, said the troops also recovered a cache of arms and ammunition. Now, the Rivers State Sole Administrator, Ibok Ete-Ibas, has appealed to the National Assembly's Ad Hoc Committee for additional time to adequately prepare a detailed briefing on the ongoing situation in the state, citing the fragile security and political environment under the current state of emergency. While addressing the committee at the National Assembly on Friday, Ibas began by acknowledging the leadership of the committee and the importance of its role in upholding democratic integrity. The Rivers State Administrator expressed regret over his previous absence from earlier engagements with the committee, explaining that the delay was not out of disrespect but due to urgent governance demands. Now, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) acting national chairman Umar Damagum has described the defection of the Delta State Governor Sheriff Oboriwori and top members of the opposition party in the state to the All Progressives Congress as unfortunate. Damagum, who stated this at the presentation of certificate of return to the PDP candidate for the November 8 Anambra State Governorship poll, Jude Ezenwafo, said the party least expected that leaders of the Delta PDP would defect to the ruling party. And the Nigeria Education Loan Fund (NEL) Fund says it has crossed the 500,000 mark in the student loan applications. The milestone, its communications director Osegemi Oluwatuyi said on Friday, was reached within 11 months of the fund's launch. Oluwatuyi said it highlights the significant demand for financial assistance to access higher education in Nigeria. Now, in the world of business, Nigeria's Minister of Finance, Wale Edun, has explained that a forensic audit of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited (NNPCL) is inevitable to know the operation of the state-owned firm in the past years. Edun was speaking at the Nigeria Investors Forum, which is being held on the sidelines of the IMF World Bank spring meetings in Washington, D.C., said that in the recent rejigging of the management of the NNPCL is part of the cleansing the Nigerian government has undertaken to audit the company. On the global scene, Congo and Rwanda plan to sign an agreement in Washington on Friday to promote peace and economic development, sources told journalists, as part of a diplomatic push to end violence after an advance by Rwandan-backed rebels in eastern Congo. The agreement raises hopes that the latest cycle of violence in a decades-long conflict rooted in the Rwandan genocide might ease, with both countries hoping to attract significant U.S. investments in minerals. However, previous ceasefire calls have not produced a sustained break in the fighting. And finally, on sports, Diego Maradona was a very difficult patient who had to be pushed into treatment. A surgeon testified in the trial of 7th health workers charged with criminal negligence in his death. Neurosurgeon Rodolfo supervised Maradona's surgery. He told the court he struggled to convince Maradona to have a CT scan before the operation. Those are the major stories from our newsroom at this moment. We'll keep you updated at the top of the hour.